Hi, hello. Today we are here with a few MCQ questions from the first chapter of CBSE Board Biology, which is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. We will be discussing a few MCQs here, pretty easy MCQs. We'll start like that, and we will be checking like how many of you were able to do. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The first one is like, in which of the following plants the number of ovules in an ovary is 1? Options are like mango, orchids, watermelon, and papaya. It's very easy. You can just answer it in a second, right? Because orchids are not at all an option because it does not produce a seed. Papaya and watermelon will be having numerous seeds in itself. So obviously the plant which is having one ovule in its ovary will be mango, because one seed is there in a mango. That denotes like it is having only one ovule, right? So option A, mango, will be the right answer. And let me know how many of you got it right. Okay, so we'll go for the second one, which is like, a multicarpellary Syncarpus gynoecium is found in dash. Papaver, tomato, brinjal, all of the above. And I think that you might be having a kind of a thought to go for papaver, but not only papaver, tomato, brinjal, and all these options given here are having multicarpellary Syncarpus gynoecium. So obviously the answer will be all of the above. Papaver, tomato, and brinjal, all of them are having a multicarpellary Syncarpus gynoecium. That's why we have chosen for option D, which is all of the above. Okay. Coming to the third question, that is, 82% of the ovules found in angiosperms are option A, anatropous, option B, amphitropous, option C, orthotropous, and option D, circinotropous. It's very obvious that the answer is known to you because it's given in your textbook directly. Because the ovules that we can find in angiosperms, majority of them are anatropous. Okay, and we also have a diagram of an anatropous ovule in our textbook, right? I hope you remember the diagram. So this is a question, and the answer will be like anatropous ovule. 82% of the ovules that we can find in angiosperms are anatropous. Okay, yes. And one last easy question, which is like, flowers with both androecium and gynoecium are called as, that is a like 10th level question, but still. Option A, bisexual flower. Option B, anther. Option C, unisexual flower. Option D, androgynous flower. Oh, very easy, because androecium is the male part of the flower and gynoecium is the female part. So if both of these parts are available in a flower, we will be calling it as a bisexual flower, because both the sexual things are here, both the sexual parts are here, right? So answer will be option A, which is actually the bisexual flower. Okay. Which among the following cell is a binucleate in an embryo sac? Binucleate cell in an embryo sac is what you have to find out. Options are antipodal cells, option B, central cell, option C, synergid, option D, female gamete. Obviously, if you know the structure of an embryo sac, you have studied the structure of an embryo sac, this is very easy for you to crack, right? Because you will be able to find two polar nuclei somewhere in an embryo sac. That is where the answer relies. And where you can find the two polar nuclei is in the central cell. So obviously the answer here will be option B, which is the central cell, where we can find a binucleate condition, that is, two polar nuclei are residing in a very big cell, which is called as a large central cell. That is why we have gone for the option B. Okay. Then coming to the next one, which among the following is a major cause of pollen allergy in India? Which among the following is cause of major pollen allergy? Okay. You have the options here. Option A, mirabilis. Option B, myosotis. Option C, parthenium. And option D, pistia. Which one is a major cause of pollen allergy? And obviously the reason for pollen allergy will be parthenium, and that is option C. Option C, parthenium is a major cause of pollen allergy in India. People are suffering from that, and obviously whenever you are hitting with this pollen allergy and everything, the very first symptom is like obvious allergic symptoms like sneezing, runny nose, watery eyes, like that. And sometimes even people get into suffocation. That's a severe one. Okay, yes. Then the third one is like, study of pollen grains is called as. We have not introduced the term in our textbook, but still we have to understand that the study of pollen grains is something. The study of pollen grains might be option A, bryology, option B, mycology, option C, algology, option D, pollinology. I have given you options in a way that you will be able to crack if you understand the words. If you are aware of the first year subjects, first year topics from our chapter called this plant kingdom, biological classification, and everything. From the options itself, you are able to understand that biology is the study of bryophytes, right? Mycology is the study of fungus, and algology is the study of algae. So all these three options A, B, C are down, and we are left over with only one option, that is pollinology. So obviously the correct answer will be pollinology. That is option D. And pollinology is the study of pollen grains. You can connect it with PP, the pollinology P and the pollen grains P. Okay. So that's it for today. Bye. How many of you got it right? Let me know.